Hello, my name is Matthew Rupp. I'm making a quick video. I'm going to jump over to your website real quick. I'd like to show you a couple ways that you can improve your rankings on Google. Pretty much two simple things you could do that, without a doubt, would make a huge difference in your rankings and traffic. Uh, I've looked at about 100 websites today, and I'm working from my laptop today, so my computer's running a little slow. So if you'll forgive me, I think you'll find this pretty helpful. Okay, I love your website. I love the second chance. I love the community involvement and the pictures. Really authentic, really genuine. It comes across that way. I love that you're faith-based, family-owned. I love it. I love the personal story and the mention of scripture, the whole thing, the content on your site, all of that's great. It's very genuine, very authentic. That really comes across. And honestly, if I needed a bail bondsman from the sites that I've looked at, without a doubt, you guys would be the first ones I'd call. Okay, two, I'm going to start with one, a really simple fix that I know would help your rankings, help you come up higher when someone looks for something related to bail bonds here in Wichita. I know it's just kind of a guide because it changes based on what part of town people are in. Like I'm close to Valley Center. When I typed it in, there's paid ads at the top. Crows, Morian Crow, Uncle Bill's, and then you guys. And literally the difference of being right there to right there, it's not even 10% or 20% or 50%. The difference in traffic is just, literally 5, 6 times just going from that number 4 spot to the number 1 spot can make a, this is my site, thematthewrupp.com, paid ads. So the second spot will get 14%. The top spot is going to get roughly 31%. 14% in the second spot on average. And let's see, the third spot getting less than 10%. And you're right here at number 4. So you're literally getting like 5%. I don't doubt you're getting traffic. I don't doubt it's working for you. A lot of people use bail bondsmen on a fairly regular basis. So I don't doubt you're. Congrats on being number 4. Seriously, it's a super competitive industry, and a lot of people want that number 1 spot pretty badly. So, but anyway, the difference between number 4 to number 1 is the difference of getting 30% of the traffic versus 5%. So if you imagine 500 or even 1,000 people a month, maybe even more than that, I don't know, need a bondsman. That's the difference of 30%, 300 phone calls at about 30% of 1,000 calls versus 50. That's 6 times the amount of calls you could be getting right now by moving up just a few spots on Google. Okay, how the quickest, fastest way you can do that you can do it yourself, it doesn't cost you any money, is this right here. This information comes from your Google My Business profile. Excuse me. Updating that is free. It doesn't cost you anything. You can do it yourself. When you type on see photos, like your Google My Business profile, this is your chance to tell Google who you are, what you do, who you serve, where you're located. That whole thing. And Google loves photos and recent photos and photos that are a good fit with your business. And you have right now, it's great. I've actually driven by your place on Broadway and seen the lights so I know where you guys are located. But this is a big opportunity right here to maybe some of those community photos and some of the family stuff and photos of your team. You can there's like 5 different categories on your Google My Business profile. You can add photos of your team, of your business inside, of your business outside, which you have a couple of, your team at work. Like 5 different categories, and you can have 18 different photos in every one of those categories. So this is a simple, quick fix. You can do it yourself. I would highly suggest you do that. It could make a real difference in your the traffic and rankings you're seeing. Another big one, it's a little more complicated. I put together a little bit of a summary of links, and I'll try and do this as quickly as I can. Links are when other websites are pointing to yours. When other websites link to yours, meaning that you can click on something on website B and be taken to your website. When that happens, to Google, those show up as signs of confidence. For example, if you have links from Kerry Ringers in the paper, and a church that you did an event at, and somewhere where you gave a presentation on, turning your life around, and an industry association, um, and an organization you donated something to, things that those show to Google. Let's say, or you sponsored something at the Wingnuts game. To Google, if you have websites linking to you from like Riverfest and K Ringers and Wingnuts and local organizations, and you're putting up good content, to Google, clearly this site is a lot more trustworthy. It has a lot of good links versus this site that has almost none. So to kind of summarize, you guys have 13 links pointing to your website. That means 13 other websites are pointing to yours. Actually, it could be less websites. That's how many links you have total. Big Mike's has 65. Quick has 823. Air Capital has over 1,000. Green Feather 36. Crossroads 20. And Owens 38. And I put some summaries down here that I'll send over with the video. And it just kind of summarizes the like Second Chance, you have 13 links from 9 domains, meaning 9 other websites. Big Mike's has 65 links from 12 domains. And then the real question is, how authoritative are those domains? When it comes to links, and I'll make this my final point, the name of the game is quality, not quantity. You do not want hundreds of other websites pointing to yours that have nothing to do with your site, that have nothing to do with Wichita, or that are not authoritative. So it's all about quality, and I'll just go a little bit further. Let's see. Oh, I took that snapshot too soon. See, Air Capital has over 1,000 links, but from only 62 websites. So, for example, maybe if there was an industry forum that maybe they were a part of and contributed to a lot, then they could get a lot of links from just a handful of sites. For example, the Green Feather, 38 links from 28 domains. And another factor, this is domain rating. And that's really how authoritative is this domain based on their links. So domain rating, 36, 19. Let's see who has the highest. Let's see what yours is, 30, 35, 33, 33, and 18. So links is a huge opportunity for you guys. If you'd like to see if you'd like to jump up from that number 3, 4, 5 spot and really own that top spot, I'd be happy to help you. I'm only going to work with one bondsman here in Wichita. My name is Matthew Rupp. I'm local. My office is at 13th and Ridge out west. I've helped a lot of local companies here in Wichita. I've given a lot of presentations on the subject, and I'd be happy to help you if you have any questions. And that's it. Have a great week. Thanks for your time.